Are you confused about all the different GTA 6 maps going around? Don't worry, I got you. In this video, we're breaking down all the different maps floating around the internet. First off, there's no official map confirmed by Rockstar, but here's what we do know. The GTA 6 mapping project is a massive community-driven effort to reconstruct the map of GTA 6. They use information confirmed by Rockstar, like trailers and screenshots, but they also use leaks to give a full image of the map of GTA 6. This makes it one of the most reliable sources out there, even though nothing is guaranteed yet. So, we'll be using this mapping project as our main reference throughout the video. Now, what else is out there? Well, a ton, and I mean a ton of concept maps. There are so many that it's impossible to go through them all in this video. But what we can do is look at the similarities and the differences between the maps. Let's start off with the similarities. Vice City is clearly coming back, and in every map I've seen, it looks pretty much the same. We also know that places like the Leonida Keys and Grass Rivers will be in the game. Their locations are consistent across most maps, so it's safe to say the southern part of the map is pretty well agreed on. But then we move north and things get a bit messier. Even though we know Lake Leonida and Mount Caliga Park will be in the map, there's still a lot of debate about all the other cities. Two major cities, Ambrosia and Port Gellhorn, have been confirmed by Rockstar in the screenshots they've recently released. They will likely be two of the most important cities besides Vice City in the game, but their exact location is still a bit unclear. Let's take a look at the concept map of Avatar SD based on the 2022 September leaks. That map shows Port Gellhorn, Yorktown and Akinfinika as the three big cities alongside Vice City. However, looking at the newer maps, we see a different story. In the newer maps, Akinfinika is seen as a smaller town near Lake Leonida, and Ambrosia is one of the bigger cities in the north. However, also in the newer maps, it's still unclear what the exact location of Ambrosia will be. Some maps place Ambrosia below Lake Leonida and others place it above. Looking at the mapping project, they place it below the lake. But if we look at the other parts of this map, there are some differences. We see that Ambrosia here isn't one of the biggest cities, but is actually a smaller town. And the bigger city here is unnamed. However, my best guess is that this map isn't correct because Ambrosia should be one of the bigger cities. As in the screenshots, it's clear that Ambrosia is an industrial city. It's also shown as one of the bigger locations Rockstar has, as it's highlighted in the screenshots. Now moving on to the eastern part of the map, we see Port Gellhorn. All of the maps agree that this will be the location of Port Gellhorn. Port Gellhorn is believed to be based on the Tampa Bay area, but it's still unclear if it will consist of a few cities or if it will be integrated into one big city. Namely, some maps show Yorktown as a bigger city next to Port Gellhorn, which is also a big city. However, according to the mapping project, Yorktown will be a separate small town near Port Gellhorn, but not right next to it. Now, one area that we haven't talked about yet is Watson Bay, a tiny town in Grass Rivers. Again, this lines up with the GTA 6 mapping project. Now there's one last thing I want to talk about. There's a tiny island in the leaks that some people call a volcano. This island looks like the map from Fortnite where you wait before you get on the battle bus. According to the leaks, this should be a volcanic island. So could it be that this is an actual volcano in the game that you can explore and maybe even jump into? So yeah, as you can see, there are a lot of different maps going around on the internet, and none of them are confirmed yet. But by looking at the overlaps, we can get a solid idea of what the real map might look like. If you want more GTA 6 updates, theories and news, please subscribe to my channel and drop a like if you enjoyed this video.